Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Corobo or Kiro. If you guys are interested in Corobo or interested really in small cap hidden gems with huge potential, Corobo is definitely the one for you. I'm going to talk more about it and what it's really done for me. I've been invested since, this sponsored video we talked about previously on the channel. It was at 0.0028. I still think there's so much potential left in Corobo as it is now at this 66 to $67 million market cap. Taking a look at some of the big things that has recently happened really continues to keep me bullish. There's a lot going on with Corobo right now, and that's exactly why I said, realistically, I think there's a lot to happen still. I think there's still a lot going on, and I think there's still a lot of potential in the future. So we're going to show how to use Corobo as well as some of the big information today, and then we'll go into price predictions like usual, as this is an update to my sponsored video that I did, a while back. And like I said, Corobo at that point in time, if you guys invested, was at 0.0028. So right now you're going to be seeing, a 0.21, so a 21-cent price point. You're going to see insane increases there, obviously, if you were able to invest at that sponsored video rate. I did talk about how, big it was going to be during that sponsored video. However, obviously it was a sponsored video, so it's hard to take advantage of that and understand my full transparency there. So I do want to talk about it today. Full transparency, obviously not a sponsored video, jumping into really the update of where I think, Corobo could end up by the end of June, July in 2021. Going into some of the big things that's just happened. Corobo was just released on CoinMarketCap, so we can actually see and get the full price on CoinMarketCap now. This was very, very recent. If we go to the all-time, it shows Wednesday, June 2nd at 9:42 p.m. So you can see that, this just happened yesterday or last night. It got listed. That is a very, very big deal, obviously, for Corobo. Its rank is 3,965. So it's a very, very low rank, high rank. I guess it depends which way you're going to order that. But realistically, the coin market cap shows that its market cap's right around $66 million. That is a very, very low market cap, and it shows that there's a lot of room for growth still. So do remember that, you're not too late just because some people got in lower. That's always going to be the case. Just remember that you're not too late. There's still a lot of potential behind this coin. Jumping into some of the big articles to talk about, it talks about the first one that has really made this move start to take place. Digimax makes USD $5 million really strategic investment in technology disruptor Corobo to help solve decentralized finance or DeFi transaction risks. So this is just talking about how Corobo is an really based blockchain technology company and has developed solutions to some of the biggest problems in crypto by giving users new capabilities such as ability to cancel a transfer if it goes wrong to the wrong address, or you want to cancel the payment in general. We'll cover that. We're going to cover all that stuff here in a second. But, it talks about all of the, good positive benefits that Corobo really does have. And it talks about transactions can be password protected. Corobo provides all the benefits of centralized financial services in a fully decentralized format. So that's exactly what you want to hear. So jumping into two more articles, this is more recent. So this was May 4th, 2021. And like I said, it really kickstarted Corobo doing big things, because obviously you need money to invest and do bigger things. And that's exactly what Digimax is helping Corobo with. They obviously believe in Corobo's future, and that's exactly why we are continuing to see Corobo increase in price. We also see that there's only 447 holders. That is a very, very good thing. It shows that, we are very, very early on this Corobo venture. A lot of people trying to get under, $100 million market caps. That's exactly what Corobo is at 66 million. Jumping into a few more news articles. This is really recent. So this is a day ago. This is kind of what made me decide I wanted to make an update video on Corobo, because like I said, I still hold, a little bit of Corobo from that 0.0028 price. So we see Corobo makes undo button available for USDT, BNB, Uni, Sushi, Chainlink, and Kiro transactions. So this is huge. It shows that, they're making big strides to bigger, bigger things. And I think that's exactly what we want to see here, obviously. So we can actually see that there's another article talking about pretty much the same thing. So the announcement extends reach of Corobo's solution to over 4.5 million holders of these coins. Corobo eliminates cryptocurrency transaction risks and make crypto management as simple and as secure as online banking. So obviously that's exactly what you want to hear. Some great articles coming out about this as well. So it's starting to get out in the media as well. We actually saw Mr. Wonderful. If you guys don't know who he is, he retweeted something about Corobo as well. So that's great as well. So like I said, a lot taking place right now, and I think there's so much more in the books. Obviously, with a big investment like this, $5 million, I do expect that to continue to fund big things in the very, very near future and this price to continue to rise. Jumping into the actual Corobo website. So it's the undo button for BTC and ETH transactions, the third step of verification. So if you want to go to send or collect ETH, I actually have a test ETH coming in here. So 0.36 of ETH, and I can collect it, right? So it's that easy. There's a send, incoming, outgoing, and history button. If I want to collect, I just hit collect, and then it'll come up with a password. I have the password copied and pasted, so I could just hit connect or collect. Not enough ETH or sender disallow contract, so I will have to check up on that. But realistically, it's that easy. I've never actually seen it not work. But realistically, you can actually send very, very easy as well. So if we go to the send, we can actually go to send Ethereum address. If we want to send to, it doesn't really matter. It may not be working right now, like I said, because of whatever that was about. But, you know, if we go to send, let's go send it real quick. Let's go to send 0.06 or 0.05, so $139. We would get rewards $16.87 worth of Kiro, and we would get a gas fee of 13.9255. So we can actually put whatever message we want to put here, and then we can put the password here. So test 1, 2. And obviously, if I hit send here, it'll bring up on the right side. You guys can't see it. It's a MetaMask pop-up, so it won't come up on the video. But it just shows, you know, the gas fee in the total, and I can hit reject or confirm. And if I hit confirm, it'll go through. If I hit reject, obviously it won't. So then it'll go through and it'll be on the outgoing. We would have an outgoing transaction here, and you can also go to your history and see I've had a lot of test transactions here in the past couple of days. I just tested a couple to make sure, you know, it's still something that I believe in. And I'll tell you right now, it definitely is, because every time I did a transaction, I was actually kind of refunded in a way from the gas fees, like I said, because you get rewarded every time you use Corobo. So you have a 78 Corobo reward here, so about $16.87, and the gas fee is $14. Obviously, you know, a great way to kind of, with, I guess, a kind of, you know, accumulate Corobo while sending, and also being very, very safe about it. You can actually see how easy this is, like I said, because you can collect here. If we go to, if you go to your outgoing, you'll be able to undo as well. So you'll be right where that collect button is. You'll be able to actually undo the send. So it's great, and like I said, it's a concept that makes perfect sense. A lot of people have been sending, you know, address, or I guess money to the wrong address, or ETH to the wrong address, and this is exactly what kind of stops that from taking place. So, you know, it's a great concept. I think, you know, are going to continue to see the coin really rise in value. We are at 21.5 cents right now. Let's give it a quick refresh, see where we're at. About 21.3 cents right now. If we take a look, like I said, at the last 90 days, just a massive, massive rise in the last 90 days, and I don't think it's over yet. Like I said, I think this coin has a lot left in it. If we could get this in front of exchanges, or even on some big exchanges, because right now, if you guys don't know, it's only on Uniswap. So if you guys want to, you know, buy Corobo, you can actually go to Uniswap and buy it, but realistically, you know, the only place to buy it is Uniswap. So I do expect, you know, big exchanges to pick up on Corobo, and obviously Corobo to get more exposure, and that's exactly what we need to see a liftoff, really a liftoff moment. So if you guys think Corobo is worth looking into, definitely check the links in the description of the video. I'll actually put them there this time. I know a lot of people have started asking for links for some of these different coins, so I'll put links in the description of the video if you guys want to jump onto Corobo and check it out yourself. Like I said, it's a very, very great concept, and I've actually never had it not work for me. So I will say, you know, this is going to end up working for me in a couple minutes, most likely. Just unfortunately, it didn't work during this time. Wrong passcode. Oh, because I did a new copy and paste, but we'll try that later. Like I said, guys, it has worked in the past. You can see this in the history. I've never actually had problems, but realistically, you know, Corobo is looking very, very good. You know, a bunch of new articles coming out. Like I said, we got listed on CoinMarketCap. So, you know, good things coming. And I think, you know, good things come to those who wait. So we just continue to hold that Corobo. And you can also stake the Corobo. If you go to the Corobo website, you can actually see the staking in the top right. You can kind of barely see it on my screen right now, but you can actually see welcome to Corobo staking, connect account, and enter the pool. They have a step-by-step guide here on the bottom right. You can add liquidity. They talk about the Kiro ETH pool on Uniswap V2. And like I said, it's that easy. It's that simple. So definitely take advantage of this. Like I said, guys, if you want to, you know, start taking advantage of Corobo and get those returns, I will go over those price predictions now for May, June, and 2021. So to start off, I do think by the end, or sorry, not May, June, July, and 2021. By the end of June, I do think we could easily see Corobo pushing closer and closer to about a 30 to 40 cent price point. I know that's going to be a little a little higher than my usual typical conservative price prediction. Because remember, guys, I still think we're in a really conservative, accumulation stage due to manipulation and FUD. But if you look back in the last 90 days, Corobo hasn't really listened to the market near as much as some other altcoins, which is exactly what you want to hear as well. You want to get kind of breaking loose of the Bitcoin Ethereum drama. So that is what we want to see. I think 30 cents realistically is a price target for me by the end of June. By the end of July, I think it would be very, very possible for, Corobo, something like Corobo, if we continue to get these kind of big news and articles and listings, I think Corobo could easily reach probably 37 to 42 cents. I would like to see it continue on basically a 10-cent per month streak, and I think that's definitely something we could see happen. By the end of the year or by the end of the bull market, I do think realistically Corobo could easily see a $1 price point, and that's what I'm going to go with. I think $1 is that kind of price target that a lot of people would love to see. I think we are going to have that kind of a slow resistance when we get closer and closer to $1. Obviously, it's going to take more volume to pump past $1, but I think it's definitely going to be, a potential 4 to 5x by the end of this year. So we'll continue to keep you guys up to date on Corobo. We'll probably have some Corobo giveaways in the near future. So if you guys want to stay up to date, definitely, follow me on, Twitter. That's going to be linked in the description below. Check out Corobo. Like I said, I think they're going to be worth a lot of money someday. So get in early, get nice and early. Obviously, always do your own research, as this is not financial advice. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.